This episode is sponsored by SmartVestor. Connect with an investing pro for free at RamseySolutions.com/invest. You're listening to Ramsey Everyday Millionaires, where we talk investing, retirement, building wealth, and outrageous generosity.
Let's go straight to the phone lines where we have Avery in Newport News, Virginia. What's going on, Avery?
Hey, Jade and Rachel. It's so great to talk to you. I can't wait to see you guys in May.
Awesome. You're
fun.
coming to the Total Money Makeover weekend?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And I'm bringing a friend, too.
Love it. That's exciting.
Fun.
Love that. How can we help today?
All right, so here is the situation. My mom always says the strongest thing in the universe is compound interest. My brother always says time in the market beats timing the market every time.
Let's go.
And I thought I was smart enough to time a dip. I had about $21,000 worth in a Fidelity mutual fund in my Roth IRA, and I sold my positions on it back in September. I was going off a bad hunch and have watched the market rally by like at least 20% since, and I've calculated that I missed out on about $4,000 worth of gross. I'm kicking myself. I still contribute weekly, but that $21,000 is still sitting there in the account. I feel like I've learned my lesson, but what do I do now? Should I buy back in, or should I wait for the rally to end and maybe buy in at a dip?
Listen, I'm glad that you've learned your lesson, and I hope that it sticks. Do you have any debt?
I have no debt.
Okay. Do you have 3 to 6 months of expenses saved?
Yes, I do.
Awesome. Listen, I'm getting back in today. And from here on out, I'm adding 15% of my gross income to it every single month.
Okay. Today?
Yeah. How are you feeling? Are your armpits sweating? What's going on?
Yeah, it feels like, I don't know if I buy now. I feel like it's so high.
If you wait, you're timing the market again. That means you haven't learned your lesson yet. Avery.
Yes. Okay.
Listen.
So,
Yeah. The point, though, is that all of this is long term, right?
Mm-hmm.
So whether you get in today, whether you get in 30 days, whatever it is, the earlier you get in and you ride this out, again, long term, we're talking decades here. That's what's important.
Mm-hmm.
So $4,000 at the end of, when you're, 65, it's going to be a drop in the bucket. Because how old are you now?
I'm 25.
Yeah. So like, if you time it, if Avery of February of 24 is different than Avery in July of 24. I mean, if you wait 6 months or whatever, it's not absolutely the end of the world, but I think it's more about the principle behind this, right? The idea is that I can't time the market. It's an election year. We have no clue what's going to happen. And so if anything, I'm like, yeah, the lesson is I'm not going to try to time the market. The lesson is I want to invest long term. That's what I'm doing. So to practice on the principle of the idea is to say, yeah, I'm at a position to start investing, put my money in the market.
Yeah.
Okay. And so even if I buy in today and then it goes down, I feel like I'm going to kick myself again.
Avery,
Yes,
you're not going to worry
trust.
about it until you're 65.
How old are
I
you?
just need to trust.
He's 24, 25.
Listen, think about it. Okay, I think you're focusing, and Rachel tried to lay it out for you, and I think she did a beautiful job, but let me take a swing at it. I think you're so focused in whatever rate of return that you're hoping to get immediately or in the next couple of months. But if you look at it, I don't know if you're new to the show, but we talk all the time about, you can get, even if you just invest in an S&P 500 account, you're still going to look at about 10% over time. Everything is over time. And if you're pulling it out every month or every other month, or when you think the market is dipping, you're not allowing for the rebound that always happens on the other end of that. And you can look over the last 20 years even. You can just see, listen, the annualized rate of return has been upwards of 10%. And that's what you can count on. That's why we suggest what we suggest. And that's why everybody invests in these accounts in order to have their retirement.
Yes. Avery, I say this in the most loving, big sister way that I can. You are going to be your worst enemy, okay? You're going to be the person that's going to be going on CNBC and watching the ticker at the bottom
daily
and saying, oh gosh, Avery, you have to put the money in and you got to forget about it. That's what this is. This part of investing is that. It is long-term retirement type mentality. And And it's gonna take some restraint from you and your personality, because already I'm trying to talk you off the ledge, and your money's not even in the market.
You know what? Avery
is
who really needs a SmartVestor Pro, because one of the things that they will help you do is not freak out.
Talk you off the ledge.
Yeah.
Yes. Exactly.
You
Yep.
know?
So it is one of those things, Avery. I never really. I watch the market for this job, so we know what's going on in the economy. But from a personal standpoint, I'm like, and it kind of sucks for me, Avery, personally, because I'm like, I'm such a spender, and when we fund our 401ks and Roths and all the things that we're supposed to do because we're smart and we're wise and we actually do it, Jade, even though it kind of makes me like, because it feels like a black hole. And I'm like, this money is leaving where we could be going on a great vacation this summer.
That is hilarious.
Money. So it does kind of feel like, man, my money's just leaving and I'm never going to see it again. But you have to have you have to know that 65-year-old Avery is going to want to live a great life. And you're going to have a plenty of money to do that, Avery, if you start investing now and not try to time every little thing, because when you're in that little situation, that's the principle you live by. You're not going to win long term, because you have to have a long-term mentality. Yeah.
You can't do I feel like he's trying to find a way to maybe make this thing happen faster and get rich quick. And I'm like, listen, it doesn't work that way.
Nope.
And if it does, I feel like it's a fluke. And then everybody tries to figure out what it was that they did. And it's like, listen, just understand it was just something that happened in a moment. So, I hope that helps.
Thanks for tuning in to Ramsey Everyday Millionaires. To learn more about how to plan for retirement, visit RamseySolutions.com/retire or click the link in the show notes. Ramsey Solutions is a paid non-client promoter of participating pros. Learn more at RamseySolutions.com/SmartVestor.